Okay, we there? We are definitely there. Hell yeah. So, Britannis, welcome to what is essentially Rome slash Italy, kinda. Okay, it's not really like the seat of the Holy See. That would be too much. But this is definitely a major port town. This is like a capital of a country, pretty much. I don't think we're still in Midland anymore. We probably are, but this is definitely where shit's gonna get real. Like, it's probably one of the biggest cities in Midland, honestly. So, essentially, with the whole, this is where the wars really started to catch up with everyone, since we're not just wandering the landscapes anymore, that we're actually, like, getting down to things for real. So, the war. Griffith is back, obviously, he's forming his forces, he's starting to push back against, the Kushans a little bit, not a huge amount just yet, but just enough. So, this is where, essentially, the port town has become also a military haven for a time being, because this is where a lot of warships are gathering. Naturally, Ganesha, who is the leader, and brutal fist of law that is on the Kushan side, excuse me, he knows what's happening. So, of course, he's gonna ransack the place. Oh yeah, that's right. No one else knows about the connection between Guts and Griffith. Everyone knows who Griffith is. This is one of the things that really leads to Griffith's credibility as a god hand as well. The fact that he's no longer just a soldier. He is a legend now. Like, he's obviously alive again, and that rumor is starting to spread. But that really adds, like, to his, like, legendary stats and why people will gather around him when he presents himself in due time. So yeah. And of course, again, nobody knows the history. That mist happens to be an apostle. Literally, not even metaphorically. Yeah, the literal fog of war is about to roll in, and it is going to be pretty hectic. Like, not in a Sardawn kind of way, but like actually fucking nuts. Wait, are we going back to the main menu at some point in time? Maybe that'd be kind of cool. Nope, okay. Also, we're not going over it, but there was also a mass execution of Kushans because, hey, they're brown and they're associated with them. Let's kill them off because it's now wartime and everything. We're kind of missing that and the whole thing about meeting that telepath that's on Griffith's side, which is a damn shame because she's kind of cool. I do like her. Yeah, it's right. Every single ship is pretty much booked or about to end up on the water. Oh my god, I haven't seen him with Jack before, and I love it. Did she actually approach him with this idea? I don't remember this happening at all. Or maybe it is. I don't remember this happening in the manga per se. It definitely didn't happen in the anime. In fact, the whole thing with Fire and her family didn't happen whatsoever in the anime. It just it literally ends off with them showing up to Britannis and making friends and Shirake making friends with the telepath. Again, I feel bad. I don't remember her name, but it's not like she's on screen enough anyway to remember her anyway. So yeah. Okay. Give me a minute.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror.
Right, so, last level of the game. And if you're familiar with my Let's Plays at all with me or Brandon, you probably know that, yeah, last levels of anime Musou games tend to go pretty long. This is absolutely one of them. So, okay, to quickly surmise how much is compressed here, this comprises from Serpico telling the party that Farnese is leaving them and so is Serpico, up to Ganesha being destroyed by Guts and Zod. It's literally that long. It covers more or less it covers most of the events. Unfortunately, Daiba's not here, sadly. No in control Guts of the Berserk armor. It covers a lot of ground, and it covers simultaneously very little ground. You don't see Francis' dad at all. None of the events in the hall take place. No declaration of war from Ganesha. Yeah, so it's a very bloated level. I think that, you know what, that's the best way I can describe it. It's a very bloated level. it tries to be a last level of a Berserk of a Musou game, but also covers like none of the story. So strap yourselves in. We're gonna be in here for a little bit. So it was tempting. It was very tempting, but no, I'm sticking to regular Guts for this one because I don't know. I'm just trying to be accurate to the story, and plus I do just like this form of Guts in general. So let's rock and roll. Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck me. It's not that I hate this level or anything. In fact, it's kind of marginally fun sometimes, but the frame rate is dead. The story isn't really there. It can get rough with trying to navigate. Oh, man. So Serpico did come back at some point. Hey, what's with the change of clothes? Where's your wind elemental thing? Good news, but the bad news. Also, at some point, Guts did end up getting a little bit sick and damaged because of fighting the Pashakas. So he was actually resting notice. He's supposed to be wrapped up in bandages, but not quite so much anymore. Yeah, who's going to look after Casca? Because Shirokei tries that, and that goes south. And not even 5 minutes, not even a few panels later, Casca tosses in the fire. And this is where Guts' growth really starts to kick in. As well as everyone in general. Everyone in this is so. Guts, who would once upon a time not really care if someone entered or left his party, is now all of a sudden is now very up in arms about it because, well, not up in arms about it. He wants a direct reason. And he does kind of act like a dad now. It's actually really cute. Yeah, okay, Isidro really just illustrated, like, or put it best, like, that's kind of weird. The kids would say, this is kind of sus. Is the term sus literally just arise because of Among Us? I never played Among Us, I have no idea how the game plays. I've got a favor to ask. Oh yeah, that's right. I've probably come farther into this game than any localizer ever expected you to look, so you're gonna get some stuff. How do you miss that? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. In exchange for an arranged marriage, they were given a ship. You wouldn't think so at first. You would think that Farnese, since she was tossed into a arranged marriage immediately, the guy would be a bit of a witless douchebag. However, not so much. She gets engaged to Roderick, who turns out to be one of the most alpha giga chads in this fucking show. I don't know how that happened. I don't know why Miura decided to usurp our expectations there, but fuck it. Maybe so that way Farnese actually has a fallback? Or the arranged marriage? Maybe that's the idea. Maybe it's the fact that an arranged marriage being set up doesn't look like absolute shit, so that's a subversion of the arranged marriage trope. That's my best guess. It's not like some witless clod or something. Okay, last time I had to worry about this for a bit. Yay. I will definitely go back and try to do all the endless eclipse at some point, but I think I need a bit of a break from this game first before I even attempt to do that. So, party time. We're about to cover a lot of ground. A very, very substantial amount of ground. Like, yeah, okay. So first we gotta go track down Farnese to see what the hell's happening here. Although we know what it is. Guts really just wants to confront Farnese just to get a solid answer like, are you sure this is what you want? That's literally all I want at this very moment. But first, I'm going to start amassing my frenzy gauge. To Seems a little soon to be doing that, huh, Bob? Well, not so much. Oh, we are fighting them already. Okay. And literally right outside, hey, we got these strange... Remember, we're not supposed to know that that the Kushan are invading yet. So the fact that we just see these scouts like outside, like, huh, that's kind of bizarre. I wonder why those guys are here. And the best part is Guts just has a reaction of, yep, we should probably make this fast. Guts is so numb to this. Like, everyone else is like spooked, but Guts is like, well, we should probably make this quick then. It's so good. Like, not this shit again. Thought transfer. You got thought transfer. Okay, Friday took hers off, so that you can't communicate with her anymore. But Serpico still had his on. Here's the thing. Serpico is issuing a direct challenge to Guts. Oh, and he's got the cloak on. Nice. Literally just out of brotherly sense of safety. Okay, so this is actually very clever on Serpico's part. The man is very, very clever. Like, not Griffith level of clever, but still very, very clever. So essentially, he lured Guts into this area that's filled with pillars and such, right? The whole idea was that he can't swing his sword as much as he wants to in this area without it getting lodged in the pillars. But Guts ends up using that to his advantage, so that way he can just slice through all the pillars and cave in the roof on Serpico. Actually, that was accidental. He just wanted to get through all the pillars. So yeah, I love these back and forth sometimes between two people that fight each other. It's really good. I hear people make this case a lot with like Dragon Ball. Like, it used to be about the fighting and stuff, but I don't know. I find that constant complaint about like ladder Z to be a little presumptuous. Z has his own problems. It's not so much about the lack of balanced fighting, more about the abuse of power scaling. But I do see where that's coming from. But yeah, no, Mjorn does know how to choreograph some really fucking good fights. In fact, my actual favorite fight does happen in this very series of events. It's Daiba. In control of Berserker Armored Guts and taking on Daiba is legitimately my favorite fight in the whole show. Like, period. I'm not exaggerating that. Because it's such a good showcase of Guts in control of himself versus a magic user. It's really good. So, luckily, Guts did manage to actually... I like how you can see the helmet on the back of the cloak, actually. So this ended up being really cathartic too, because Serpico is lamenting to himself about how Guts managed to change Farnese, as well as the fact that Guts did manage to beat him without utilizing the Beast of Darkness. So that's really good. Well, almost. There was like one instant urge for it to come out, but he didn't. Guts managed to suppress it. So already Guts on suppressing the urge to use the Berserker armor. So that's really good. To attack it, fight? Okay. That was interesting about this exchange, actually. This wasn't... This was a fair fight between just swordsmen. And Guts has enough honor, and Serpico has enough honor that they just managed to go at it. Unfortunately, we should probably have brought up the fact that there's monsters outside that are going to come inside first before engaging in an honorable duel. Probably. So anyway, now we need to get upstairs to rescue Farnese before shit goes really south. Oh, this is adorable, by the way. This is super fucking cute. He basically, Shirike hands him the cloak, and the cloak literally jumps out of her hands and wraps itself around him, and it's just the cutest thing ever. Like, they really missed him. It's literally just like a dog that really misses its owner. It's super adorable. Anyway, oh boy, we have them here. The Daka. Oh god, a Daka. If you want the most fucked up like things you've ever seen in Berserk, look no further than two instances: the troll bursts and the Daka creation. I don't know what drugs Miura does sometimes in order to achieve these levels of fucked upness, for his creations, but he does it somehow. So the Daka. Just getting a little more into the backstory about what they do, or what Ganesha does. You have a Musou? What the fuck do you have a Musou? Okay, what you gonna do? Twister. Okay. Fair enough. So essentially, Ganesha's whole shtick is that he's defying the gods and the god hand and wants to fight against them, right? Okay. One of the ways he's doing this is by creating a man-made Baelin. That might sound really innocuous, like, huh, that's interesting. No. He's literally sewn, like, probably like 100 apostles together in a really grotesque melting manner into, like, this giant fucking vat. That's like literally like a coliseum size. Pregnant women are dumped into the vat, and in their womb, the baby immediately turns into a Daka and rips out of the mother, and then it's harvested from the vat, and the woman dies. This arc is okay. Despite the fact that Millennium Falcon arc is my favorite, it goes through some really fucked up areas between the trolls and the Daka. So I don't know. Take the bad with the good, I guess. I mean, not like it's much better throughout the rest of the series anyway. Conviction arc with the torture and all that stuff. So, is it time? Is he showing up? Yes, he is. Oh, he is the Clan War. Never mind. Giant Smoke Man. So the reason he's doing this is because he wants to conquer the world under his thumb, and he knows that the enemy opposition is a God Hand member. Oh, that's right. Her dad tried writing off the fucking tigers as an illusion from that was being created, but nah, this is real. This is real. I think at this point we've already countered Farnes, and she agreed to come back with us. Wait, what? Oh. And first immediate thought, is he allied with Griffith? God. Guts, I love you, but really gotta chill on the Griffith juice. Literally all in this one night, the scowl. Vertanis is on fucking fire. Yeah. This is all happening in one night. Also, look at how goddamn dense this map is. I was not kidding. This is a very bloated map, and it's not like we have a shortage of things to do. I played this level a couple times, so I'm not unfamiliar with it, but it still kind of fucking sucks. Yeah, it's like everyone's dying all at the same time. So initially they were all heading to a boat in order to secure passage, right? Unfortunately, every boat is on fucking fire all at once. So, yeah, this sucks. Alright, so obviously with how big this map is, you're not on a shortage of, you know, targets to take out to increase your score, right? Or get XP. Use this a lot if you can help it. So this is definitely one of those levels where I advocate more for just looking at the map to navigate instead of looking at anything else. Like, yeah, it's much easier just to do that. So the trick right now, we're heading down Spellcasters. Pretty easy actually. Nothing too extreme. In fact, this is probably the easy part of the level before shit gets really wild later on. Did he teleport? No. Okay, got one, so that's good. Again, the good thing is that even though you can't ride on horseback while you are in the Berserk armor, you are still very fucking fast. Like, very fast. So if you ever end up seeing dudes you want them all, you have options, so that's really good. Alright, we head straight up here. Let's see if we can... Oh yeah. Good stuff. I probably shouldn't have popped it that soon, but I know for a fact I'm going to come across at least one iron regeneration, so it doesn't even matter. Good shit. And the good thing is, since I conserved my death blow meter, when I want to get Back's Frenzy again, then I can just go right back into it. It's amazing. That it? Download resumed. Code name. Okay. No, oh, or not. Oh yeah, I guess Brandon bought COVID. Brandon and I share PSN accounts, so whenever he buys the game, it says to download. I usually get on my end too. Too bad my hard drive is piddly on my 500 gigabytes PS4, which is tiny for how many games we have between the two of us. Lol. Okay, so that one's down, I think. Yeah. All right. Obviously, with how big this map is, there's no real point in just slowing down for anything in particular. You just want to keep going. Horseback, definitely way to go. For the most part, all allied units are going to generally do a good job of defending themselves. For the most part, shit. There it is. May as well. Just doing it to recoup the money I lost from dumping Hall into sheer K. Also, remember your triangle attack with Berserker Armor Guts, because it is devastating as hell. Also, don't be shy of actually using your Musou in this one, by the way, because even if you use it early enough, you are practically guaranteed to fully recuperate it by the time something else shows up. Also, speaking of which, going north. Look at that, we have actual human troops mixed in with all this shit. How about that? Oh yeah, if you think this is the end of the enemies that are going to come in, no. Because if you remember anything about defeat the chapter troops and stop their plan from being carried out. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay. Well, that's not so hard. Luckily, with my boosted speed, it shouldn't be too difficult. Oh yeah, that's right, sappers are back. Brandon asked me during One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, I think it was that. No, it might have been our secret project. Where does the term sapper come from? It's either a mistranslation or like it's based on something. It's a real thing. I don't know what the hell it is. So yeah, I think it's supposed to mean like saboteur or something. I'm not too privy to those details, so it's probably something like that. I don't fucking know. Okay, sapper. There's the other one. Also, shout out to sappers being like the most annoying fucking enemy ever in Pirate Warriors 3. Oh my god, no. Oh, wow. We went down to single digits for a second there. For frame rates. Oh yeah, also because of how big this level is and how much enemies are crammed into it with the fire effects, expect the frame rate to not like you too much. Or not like this game, namely. And frankly, I don't blame it. I kind of hate this as well. Not that I hate the concept of a giant level in a Musou game, not necessarily. Like, some of those are absolutely amazing if you have the right exploration down, but holy crap. Oh, Jesus. Oh, look. I have another one. I wonder if I can iframe through that tornado. If he's doing it again, that is. God, this is garish. You know, what is happening too? It's because whenever Guts is under Berserker armor, the way he looks at the world is like vastly changed. Like everything is just bangs and claws more or less. So you know, must delete all the scary shit. So you know, go figure. Oh boy. Kaboom. This is one of the reasons why I was definitely contemplating on just playing this with Beasts of Darkness, because constantly in this form is a lot more convenient. Okay, if you say so. And now he's gonna start unleashing lightning bullets. Or just lightning, sorry. Oh yeah, Kshatriya. Actual Hindu term, I forgot what it is. I think it's like power or something. Human. Kshatriya. Daiba uses the term Kshatriya of Durga. Durga referring to a battle deity in Hinduism. And I think Kshatriya means like human or something. So I think what he's saying is like, you're not mere human. Are you followers of my arch enemy, the Hawk? So we just completely skipped Daiba. Poor dude. But yeah, no. Right down to the bone. That is the most badass line in the whole series. God damn. Oh, the seal's gone. Oopsie. So yeah, imagine my confusion when I'm playing through this game for the first time and I haven't even watched the 2017 anime or 2016 anime, and I get to this part and I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this guy? But yeah, this whole exchange does actually happen, and it's kind of fucking hilarious because probably is the single. This Ganesha is legitimately the single, most likely the single strongest apostle on the face of the planet, aside from the God Hand directly, because he one-shots Zod easily. He could probably one-shot every single other apostle there is. And Ganesha is now extending this offer. Join my side so we can crush the Hawk. You can have literally whatever you want. Which, for a man who is wanting to conquer the entire fucking planet, yeah, you can probably do that. You know, even at the height of Guts' hatred, he probably would not have accepted this because he'd probably want to kill Guts, Griffith on his own terms. You know what I mean? Also, no, you're not imagining that. Ganesha does have a giant set of fucking jaws. I don't know what's up with the comically large pair of jaws he has, but yeah. Apples doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? I still have the time. Really, this part of the show is just filled with amazing fucking one-liners, not just the fight between monsters. They attacked me first. Fuck off. All right, so I'm gonna give a quick info dump on Ganesha and quickly try to outline him. Ganesha is a concept. He is not a character. He rose through the ranks of you know, very betrayal-heavy family in not India in order to become the supreme ruler. Became an apostle when his son tried to kill him. Did the usual apostle shtick. He's an extremely powerful one though, because he can dissipate. He can turn into like just sentient mist and rain lightning down people, and it's very powerful. He's also able to essentially beat his own like sentry, essentially, or like monitoring system. When he conquered Midland, at least the city. I forget what is Midland the city. I completely forgot off the top of my head. Sorry about that, but essentially what happened was when he conquered the city, he just laid his mist form down over the entire place. So he had constant surveillance over everything. Someone trying to disobey? No. Secret meetings between rebels? No. So yeah, he's kind of extremely good. He's like essentially the closest you're gonna get to to make a One Piece analogy. He's the closest you're gonna get to an apostle being an Logia fruit user, because mist and everything. Normally you have absolutely no fucking way of dealing damage to him. Hence the insane near godhood status. Lol. Outside of the shit Griffith pulls with the ocean wind, normally he is untouchable. Guts, however, happens to have this one sword that was constantly drenched in hatred and death of apostles and other such blood in general, that became cursed and is now able to damage celestial beings. Celestial beings? Yeah, let's roll with it. Why not? Fuck it. Astral beings. So we have guests. Now, normally you don't even have to go up north to fight the other people that just came in. In fact, it's kind of optimal this level to just completely fucking ignore the yellow enemies that just popped in, which is, you know, the Band of the Hawk. However, there is one individual among their ranks that I will endeavor to go fight really fast. You might have an idea who it is. See that? Yeah. I'm gonna do that really fast. Just give me a minute. I probably don't even need to activate this, but fuck it. This is a completely optional side thing. I don't think battling Zod now really changes the outcome of this level. At least I don't believe so. Also, yeah, look how much damage I'm doing to Zod. Holy shit. Berserk difficulty, mind you. And he's down. Lol. So that's fun. But But yeah, normally you don't have to fucking touch him. I only did that to showcase that. I don't think it changes the ending of the level whatsoever. At least that would be funny if it did. Oh Christ, on the bike. Look at my frame rate. Holy shit. His number is lower than my age right now. That is funny. Okay, so the idea is to get your allies to safety because Ganesha is raining fucking lightning on everything. Oh god, that's fast. Oh god, no. My technical performance, no. So, yeah, I gotta go escort everyone to that zone over there. I just wanted to take care of Zod really fast because, hey, I have the time for it. Why not? Oh god, it's dense. It is so fucking dense. I'm convinced this level and this game are just pushing the Dynasty Warriors 8 engine to its absolute limits. This is maddening right here. Oh my god. Okay, so allies. Isidro is doing okay-ish. I think the level's over if you lose any allies. It's really easy to keep your allies alive, honestly. It's not hard in this level. Probably because luckily everyone does kind of group up, so you can keep track of everyone. It's not like you're babysitting. Plus, you know, with this, even easier to keep people alive because of the fast run speed and immediately dispatch of anything that's in your fucking path. Pretty good. And because I'm not a fucking idiot, don't have to attack them, and can't attack them with Beast of Darkness, so doing pretty good. This is one of those places where I definitely advise trying to take out bases because it'll cut off their spawn rate somewhat, so it will be a lot easier for you to deal with, which is really nice if I do say so myself. There's a pull up over here. Let's just go and activate this. It should be noted again that the activation range of this Musou is obnoxious. Yeah. Ah, damn it, I can't keep doing attack during the middle of that. Ow. Cannon? I fucking hate that so much. The damage you get is so negligible. It's like you're cosplaying someone who has guts as an arm cannon instead of using the arm cannon itself. Ugh. Casca having a desperate battle. Honestly, that's just a very funny sentence to read. So that's kind of nutty. I shouldn't continue to take care of these guys over here, but it's just to cut off the enemies that are running over here. Oh boy. Yeah, again, very good reason you want to keep using this. By the way, no, they're going to keep going into that desperate battle state. Sometimes you have to save them from the brink of flame, and it's mostly because of the lightning. It's kind of goddamn insane, actually, because Ganesha's lightning is very prevalent. It's not like random. Well, I mean, it is random, but like, its abundance is very high. So you're going to end up having probably to rescue your allies from dying once or twice. It's kind of impossible to not have them go into the danger state at least once. So yeah, just give me a heads up now. Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, shout out to also Farnese being like the one single person in, during that hall, that little party gathering to announce a marriage. When the tigers showed up, she was the one person who actually fucking did anything. It was so sick. God, I love my girl. Seriously, Farnese, pretty good. Miura knows how to draw him some waifu material and write some waifu material, like front to back. Well, not really front to back. Yeah, he started off kind of weak, but definitely got there in due time, that's for sure. And Casca is heading up the back of fucking course. And she's covered in blood. That is his real sight in the robe. Okay. Oh my god, he can show a heat capture the base. That's kind of funny. So, now we got him to deal with. Luckily, everyone's already gathered together, so not too bad. I reached the boat in the harbor. Well, not quite yet. What did I say? You doing okay there? Lady? Okay. Akar appeared at the harbor. Ooh, boy. This won't be hard once I get So this is actually the exact point where Guts does activate the Berserker armor. Unfortunately, we are not showing the fun stuff with activating the in control Berserker armor. I do controversially like the Batman look, unironically. But luckily, however, it is just these two. Once you're done with them, it is kinda donezo. Is he not dead yet? Jesus Christ. Okay. This should buy me a little bit of time in order to do some damage. By the way, large single targets, use your triangle attack. It does so much fucking single place damage. Like a really good amount. That didn't even hit. Come on, please. There we go. In fact, I'm going to cancel that into my arm one. Oh, fuck it. Let's do it. I wanted to hang on to my death blow gauge for a future transformation, but screw it. I need this thing dead. Go, go, go. There we go. Okay, hell yeah. It's going to take a little bit of work to get my frenzy back up, but screw it. I agree. Also, yeah, no, they're going to keep taking damage in the meantime, so as long as you're worried about that, you should be okay. Everyone's on the boat, yay. And Zod is shot down. Oh shit. That's not good. And this is the... Fuck, this is the best team up ever. You know, it's funny, that telepath I mentioned in Griffin's party actually does present this idea to Zod, so this is not unfamiliar to him. This thing's been drenched in... This thing can fit so much demon blood inside of it. This is gonna be fucking fun. Hell yeah. This whole exchange is just prime wallpaper material. Holy crap. That's where the weakness is. Heads up. Oh, hell yeah. I think that's gonna be the thumbnail for the last video, honestly. Like, I can't imagine being anything else. It's so cool, but unfortunately Ganesha is still here. Keep your distance for the blue lightning surrounding Ganesha. No! So this is the final boss. Yeah, it's not... unlike prior games, it's not some nameless apostle. It is not... oh shit. It's not Zod again. It's in fact Ganesha. And this will be the only thing you'll see for Ganesha in any animated format ever. Like, they haven't even gotten to that in any anime period, so... Yeah, don't expect him for a long time. He's also extremely hard, too. Well, not extremely hard. He's kind of obnoxious. Here we go. Okay, so Ganesha's whole thing is that he shifts forms. His big form is that one on the outside, and he's got a lot of hitbox you gotta just evade. The thing is, though, I have no conscious idea of how you could possibly evade any of that shit he tosses at you, and it's so fucking obnoxious. I am not a fan, personally speaking. But yeah, every time you go through a health bar, he will shift positions. It's fucking obnoxious. I do not like this boss fight at all, really. Well, I like the scale of it, but there's not much else to go for beyond that. This should hopefully take off another health bar. No, but pretty close. Okay. He does, unfortunately, have one particular super attack that is really goddamn annoying to deal with. Oh, he's got another one. Okay. The lightning attacks are super hard to evade, by the way. Like, legitimately, you might not even be able to, like, react to them and evade. Especially, even with the Dynasty Warriors 8 mechanic of just being able to dodge cancel, like, most points of an attack. Oh yeah, the 360 attack. I don't know how to block. I don't know how to avoid this. Like, I seriously don't. So I kind of just try to take it. Maybe this is bad advice. Maybe there is positions where you can dodge it. I don't know where they would be offhand. Let's go ahead and heal. Woo. Yeah, really, I just try to muscle bust my way through him using my transformations. Yeah. Even if it would be a lot cooler to end this with like a different attack, yeah. This is such a poorly designed boss. I legitimately don't know of any points where you can possibly dodge anything he tosses at you. Like, aside from smaller things that are just like shock drops to the ground, I don't think there's any way you can dodge most things he does to you. So yeah, good luck, have fun, I guess. Oh, this is the big fucking attack, by the way. Here, I'll showcase it. I'll let him do it. Fucking like command spear bomb right there. Jesus Christ. He's doing a Musou. Oh shit. Okay. Unfortunately, I am too. I didn't know he has a Musou. I'm actually kind of concerned. Here's the big fucker again. Ah, that's a bad place where I have to deactivate. But I think I might have a. I think I might know how to evade it, kinda. It looked like I suspect the corners are the ways to evade that, maybe. Guts does also have some like on-command iframe moves, luckily, so that's not too bad. You also can't call your horse here, so no abuse of runaway regain your frenzy strats, I guess. We almost there? Dodge, hopefully. Yeah, as you can see, Ganesha is kind of obnoxious. He's not the worst boss fight I've dealt with in this marathon, but be damned if he's not one of them. Like, just in terms of obnoxious hitboxes. If he had a damage output of Zod from Sword of Berserk, that would be a big deal. That would be a big fucking problem. But luckily, that is not the case. And I guess we smack him enough times, he just kind of fucks off. Hooray, we defeated the Demon King, I think. That already got bored and just decided to leave. Doesn't quite have the giant scar on his face. This is such a good portion of the arc, too, if they could have actually put work into, but no. Except he won't, because he doesn't even eat people. Well, at least it's never been shown that he eats people. Also, even if he were to attack you right now, there wouldn't be any fight to be had, and Zod is above this. Yes, but if he were to try to attack Griffith, then that's a different matter, and he'll tear you apart right here and now. Oh no, unless we are going to talk about it. By the way, Zod showed up with an entire, like, pantheon of apostles, too. We're just not going to mention that. Guts, I love you. I don't think this is a good time to be making threats against Zod and against Griffith, considering all you've gone through today. This is the thing. Literally, they're not really... Griffith, from the moment of his rebirth, hasn't really been prioritizing Guts whatsoever because he's not viewed as a threat. So, yeah. I mean, Zod knows that Guts is a threat, but not currently. Oh my god, we do have him doing this. Hell yeah. Yup. Serpico, you sly-tongued motherfucker. You realize how much it would have taken to talk down Guts from trying to attack Griffith, no matter what state of being he was in before? The amount of restraint it took for him, Jesus Christ, 22 minutes. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I was at 4 hours of recording when I started this level. I'm going to turn around now. I'm going to see what time I'm currently at. Oh, only 4 hours, 38 minutes. I'm actually came up pretty short. Nice. Yay. That didn't take nearly as fucking long as I thought it would. And I feared it would. Okay. And now we're on the boat. It has a name. I forget what the name is. It belongs to Roderick. We're not gonna quite talk about that, but yeah. And this is where people reading the manga would be stuck for what, 7 years? Something like that. Well, didn't he get off the boat in like 2015 and gone on in like 2008? Yeah, this is where the delays really started affecting Berserk. Like, it took Miura like a decade to really get through it. At least this particular portion of the story. That's kind of bad. I will take this series being drawn in goddamn stick figures if it means we can see the rest of it. Seriously. Like, just please, let's see the end of the story. So we're on the boat, and we're making our way to Skellig. Will we ever get there? I don't know. Yo, but seriously, hats off. What's the term I'm looking for? Major points of, fuck, what am I trying to think of? Oh, right. Let's now stand in solidarity to the poor souls of Berserk fans who were unable to make it from the beginning of the boat to the end of the boat. As in, to all those who died before they could reach Skellig. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, now we're fucking showing more anime cutscenes. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna show this one unaltered. It already has the grayscale filter over it. It's already cropped. Fuck it. They did the job for me. So, this is surreal. Not only is this the end of Berserk and the Band of the Hawk, this is the end of the Berserk Marathon. Holy shit, this has been going on for more than half a year. This has been an endeavor for me. Mostly focused on this game. God damn it. I knew it would take forever, but god damn. Okay. I'm going to talk about this game first. First of all, in terms of sheer combat, it is one of the best Dynasty Warriors games. Like, front to back, I hold to that. It is a very good game. In terms of the straight gameplay, best sound design, some really good gameplay elements they have with the sub-weapons. It's just very unbalanced with how stupid the fucking frenzy is. But outside of gameplay, it's also one of the worst Dynasty Warriors games. It is somehow a progression and regression of the series at the same time because, okay, once you're done with the story, a story where you typically only have one playable character, by the way. Granted, that one playable character is really, really fun, but there's nothing past that, so yeah, that sucks. There's like only what, 4 or 5 levels in the entire story, like 40 level story, where you can't, where you can choose someone other than Guts. That's kind of rough, dude. Shit. So that's terrible. Yeah, the story mode is crap. Once you pass story mode, there's literally only like there's free mode if you wanted to try just using any of the 8 characters. And there's Endless Eclipse, which is a much bigger nightmare than I think they were intending for. Like, not like in terms of like good difficulty, but just like, why am I give me a reason to even give a shit about playing this far through kind of way, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's highly unfortunate. I'm still gonna do it because I want that platinum trophy because I've invested too much time into the game already. Fuck it. So that's unfortunate. But beyond that, I think this game very much undershoots the mark I think it was trying to go for, being a playable Musou game that is obviously Berserk. Because of the 8 playable characters, I could easily think of 8 characters as well that could have been playable and should have been playable but aren't playable. Isidro, Skull Knight, Grunbeld, maybe even Locust if you have the material for him, fucking hell. There's definitely some more, but they're not coming to mind offhand because fucking hell. It's like, they got as far as Wild before they had a cutoff point and they're like, shit, I don't think we'll, but you know what it screams to me? This game screams that it wanted DLC, but I think they probably couldn't get the DLC done with the budget, or the game just vastly undersold, which, I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you have anime cutscenes and people try to share the game on YouTube, but, you know, even if they're not getting their videos removed, they're losing monetization. And unfortunately, a lot of YouTube channels are really in it for the money. So yeah, there's not much that can really be done about that. So that's unfortunate. Overall, I think this game's okay. I wouldn't pay more than $10 for it. I would never pay more than $10 for it, honestly. I didn't pay any money for this game at all. Brandon bought it. Lol. But yeah, the game's like a 4 or 5 out of 10 for me. It tells the story of Berserk, which is a very good story, but it also completely fucks up a lot of stuff, so that's unfortunate. So yeah, but in terms of this Berserk marathon, yeah, it's been a fucking ride. Sword of Berserk, it's a classic game. It might be the oldest game I've actually done a full Let's Play of for the channel so far, and that's kind of amazing. Well, until I do Super Metroid, which will be sometime in the future, I guess. But yeah, that's a thing. Berserk PS2 was actually really good. Like, Berserk in the Demon Army, fucking, that was really good. Like, I'm so glad I think the guy was Wesker92. I'm so glad he translated the game because it's such a good game. I'm glad I can provide it to audiences in general. The PS2 emulator is not hard to get up and running these days, trust me. Like, aside from the issue with like how the game doesn't like running hardware mode with cutscenes on subtitles, it's good. It's really good. Meanwhile, Berserk and the Band of the Hawk kind of really gassed me on the series, and I kind of want to take a break. This, for me, was Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 or Storm 2, but for Berserk. Like, this really makes you just want to take a break from Berserk and just want to kind of fuck off and do something else. Like, it really does. I also just want to take a break from studying Berserk in general and just get back to Dragon Ball, because some of my free time when I'm thinking about anime, it's usually just researching Berserk. And I just want to not think about it for a little bit. As much as Berserk has become one of my favorite series, honestly, it's probably one of my top 5 franchises from Japan now. Like, accompanying like Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Claymore, something else. Yeah, let's put Gundam 00 as a placeholder. Why not? Because it's probably not Bakemonogatari anymore. It's up there. Like, it's really good. I would probably put the 97 anime up there now, or the trilogy movies, or the someone's gonna hate this, the fucking season 1 or season 2 anime of 2016 and 17. Yeah, but that's whatever. But after all this, I don't want to touch Berserk for a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Berserk is a really in-depth series, and it's really fun, and there's a lot of lessons to be gleaned from it. Once you get past like the obvious things of it's super violent and it's super graphic, and it's like there's a lot of like sexual violence in it. Like, once you get past all that, underneath it, there's an incredibly deep, intricate lore story going on. It's super nice. But yeah, it's really been a fun endeavor for me to just take a break from Naruto and Dragon Ball Z for a little bit and just tackle Berserk. It's been really nice. Because getting back to Dragon Ball Z and One Piece, Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, I don't have to do ample research anymore. I can just watch new things and be like, hey, yeah, I have this pre-existing knowledge. Now let me look at something else and have that knowledge for the new thing. That would be sick. Yeah. Still sad I couldn't get Kevin T. Collins to do a quick little cameo thing for this little marathon. I guess $25, even during a pandemic when Hollywood, when New York actors should not be getting work. Thank you, Andrew Cuomo. Even though when they shouldn't be doing that, I guess the email either didn't reach his inbox or his agent shot it down. I don't know. Hard to say. But yeah. I realized after the fact I probably should ask like Kaiji Tang or something if he has a cameo, because the dude is always active on Twitter. Or fucking... I think Steve Staley does, but I don't know how much he would cost. I don't know. At the time I started, I was also working like a part-time, low-wage job and going to school full-time, so I couldn't really do it, but yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. It's been really, really fun presenting Berserk to you, playing some obscure-ass games. Yeah, like, it's been really cool. So, next up, I don't know. I'm thinking Dragon Ball Infinite World. I'm kind of thinking Infinite World right now. There's also Ultimate Ninja 4. There's some other stuff I wanted to potentially look at some point in time. Yeah, there's some shit I do want to cover, but for the time being, I guess we're going to call it a night. So, take care, boys, and keep on struggling.